What's up guys, welcome back to the channel. First video of 2021. Happy New Year everyone. Listen, 2020, it's been kind of a mess, but there has been a lot of good things that happened last year as well. Let's not lose sight of that. With that said, 2021 is going to be fantastic. But first, I did receive a phone call from my doctor, from my orthopedic surgeon, about the results of my MRI. You remember that I haven't run really in about a month, and I had an MRI a couple days ago, finally got the results back. But first, I am feeling a little better. I went out for a walk and now I'm gonna go for a run. Let me check in after that. Before I go, if this is your first time here, my name's Matt. On this channel, we talk about all things running. If you like running, go ahead and give this video a thumbs up. If you're not already subscribed, consider doing so right now and hit that bell icon so you're notified every time I drop a new video. We've got loads of good running stuff coming up in 2021, guys. If you're serious, I can't even talk about it. If you're not subscribed, you're going to want to do so right now. Now I'm going for a run. All right guys, great run. It felt good to be out there today. And okay, so you're probably interested about my injury. So I didn't really feel anything on my run this morning, which was pretty good. I was happy with that. And I did receive a call from my doctor, as you already know, and I'll get into that in just a second. But today's run was a shorty. I haven't been running, so over the next couple of weeks, I'm gonna be trying to run a little more consistently. I can't just jump right back into 50, 60, 70 miles a week that I was, because that's what led to injury. So if you've been injured, it's important to slowly ramp back up, slowly get used to doing what you were doing before, and maybe do something a little different, because that's obviously what led to the injury. Okay, but today's run, 5.78 miles, which is about 9.3 kilometers an average pace, 8:11 a mile, which is about 5:05 a kilometer. Nice and easy, and pretty warm. First day of the year, 78 degrees Fahrenheit, which is 25.56 Celsius. Pretty toasty. I was pretty sweaty, which is a nice change from being freezing. It was in the 30s, so almost actual freezing just a couple days before. Let's get on to the call from my doctor's office. So the doctor called and I called back because I missed the call. So let me just preface, I was a little disappointed because the results were there's no stress fracture and no impingement of nerves. I was a little disappointed, but if I look at it from another side of the coin, it's actually pretty fantastic. There is no stress fracture. That has been ruled out. There's no impingement of nerves. Also, pretty fantastic. It's great to know what it's not, especially when it's something serious like a stress fracture. The answer that I did not get is what is actually wrong with me. They couldn't actually tell me what was wrong with me. The nurse did just say in another 6 to 10 weeks should clear up on its own. I said, I've already been resting for the last 4 or 5 weeks and I still feel something. She said, have you really been resting? That actually made me laugh because I don't know this woman. I said, you don't know me and you just called me on it. I said, okay, so I haven't been completely resting, but I have been holding back from running for the most part. You know, I did do a couple of walk runs just to test it, but there was mostly walking. So that made me think I really haven't been resting. I've been hitting it hard on the Peloton. I've been walking a lot. I've been averaging about 30,000 steps a day still. So I guess technically that's not rest, but I haven't been running. So I'm gonna stick to it. We have to pick our poison, right? I would be a lot less happy if I was just sitting on the sofa recovering. I would rather extend out the time not running and still be active and then come back with a little bit of fitness. While I'm not completely happy, I'm not over the moon that I don't know exactly what was bothering me, I have been seeing improvement as I've been moving forward in not running, and I ran today without any pain. Now on a side note, I do have other pain, but that's because I've been up in the weights. I've been stretching a lot more, I've been doing a lot more resistance activity, and that's kind of given me good pain. You know that pain where you're sore from actually working out, but that's another story. Moving forward, I am going to slowly get back into my running and I'm going to see how it goes. If I start feeling that same pain again, I may back off. That's me. What about you? Tell me about your plans for 2021. Have you actually got plans? I know right now we don't know if there's going to be any races, so you may not have that to look forward to, but tell me about your running right in the comments below if you have a distance goal for the year. If you have anything else that you've got planned moving forward. Remember, goals are key. Thanks for staying all the way to the end of the video and just hearing about me, and it really wasn't that interesting. Moving forward, I'm going to be running again. We're going to hopefully pick up this running and do a lot of good things moving forward into the new year. Guys, be kind, be happy, run well. See you in a couple of days.